Have you ever stopped to think about the controversial NFL plays of all time? With so many historical matches played, it's hard to choose a perfect top 10. But don't worry, I made this video to help you. You must stick with me to the end of this video so you don't miss any part of what I have for you. Ready to delve into the past? Without any further delay, let's get into it. Coming first on our list is what I refer to as the Immaculate Interception in NFL play. On December 23, 1973, in a game valid for the AFC division round, the most miraculous play in the history of the NFL took place, and it was referred to as Immaculate Reception. Pittsburgh Steelers and Oakland Raiders dueled at the Three Rivers Stadium, the former home of the Metaleros, and the visitors led the match by 7-6 with only 1 minute and 17 seconds left. In their last offensive drive, led by legendary quarterback Terry Bradshaw, the Steelers struggled to get past the Raiders' defense. In play from 4th to 10th on the 40-yard line of the defensive field, the Argo Negro team needed a big advance to continue with chances to win the game, which happened in the most unlikely way. Bradshaw made a long pass to halfback John Fuca, who was well marked by safety Jack Tatum. As a result, Fuca clashed with the Raiders defender. The ball remained in play and went to fullback Franco Harris, who grabbed the oval, almost touching the ground at the 45-yard line, and ran into the end zone to secure the Pittsburgh victory. The next NFL play on our list is the onside kick fail against Seattle. Recovering from an onside kick is always considered a miraculous action. Thanks to this move, the Seattle Seahawks confirmed an unlikely comeback against the Green Bay Packers in a match valid for the final of the National Conference in the 2014 season. On January 18, 2015, at CenturyLink Field, the defending champion lost the game by 19-14 with only 2 minutes and 9 seconds left on the clock. And with only one time left to call, Coach Pete Carroll's team took a risk by executing the onside kick at the 35-yard line of the backcourt. Kicker Steven Hauschka's shot went high and landed in the hands of Green Bay Packers tight end Brandon Bostic. However, the TE dropped the ball, which landed in the lap of Seahawks wide receiver Chris Matthews. Thanks to the move, Seattle stayed alive in the duel, and after 2 touchdowns, one of them in overtime, the team secured the NFC title and a spot in Super Bowl 49. Next up, Rodgers stars in a miracle in Dallas. In closing, Aaron Rodgers was the protagonist of a miraculous move at AT&T Stadium on January 15, 2017. Always remembered by the Hail Marys, the Green Bay Packers quarterback was essential for his team's victory over the Dallas Cowboys in a match valid for the divisional round of the 2017 season. With the game tied at 31-31 and just 12 seconds left in the final period, Rodgers was under pressure and had to convert third down to 20 yards at the 33 line of his territory. With only a tiny window on the side of the field, Shirt 12 executed a moving pass and found tight end Jared Cook, who caught the pass at the 38-yard line of the attack and went out of field to stop the clock. Aaron Rodgers' miraculous move gave Mason Crosby a chance to secure the Green Bay Packers' triumph in Texas. Heard of the miracle of Minneapolis? You're lucky you found this video. Just a year and 6 months after it opened, US Bank Stadium, home of the Minnesota Vikings, was the scene of one of the most unforgettable plays in playoff history. In a game valid for the divisional round of the NFC on January 14, 2019, the Vikings and the New Orleans Saints were fighting for a spot in the decision of the National Conference. There, the movie called Miracle in Minneapolis happened. In an obvious pass situation at the 39-yard line of the defensive field, quarterback Case Keenum went all or nothing with a long pass on the sidelines. Wide receiver Stefon Diggs caught the ball at the New Orleans 33-yard line, tackled Gasparzino from safety Marcus Williams, and ran into the end zone to secure a miraculous victory for the Minnesota Vikings. The move shook the brand new US Bank Stadium. The next NFL play on our list is the helmet catch. Another controversial, safer to say holiest or most miraculous play in NFL history came in Super Bowl 42 on February 3, 2008 at the University of Phoenix Stadium in Arizona. The New York Giants were trying to overcome the overwhelming favoritism of the New England Patriots. The latter had the chance to win the undefeated title with a score at 14-10 for the Pats and the clock ticking 1 minute and 15 seconds to go. The Giants had to get past a third for 5 yards at the 44-yard line. Under pressure, quarterback Eli Manning opted for the long pass and counted on the miraculous catch of wide receiver David Tyree, who used his helmet to secure the catch at the Patriots' 24-yard line. The play was essential to confirm the 17-14 comeback and the Super Bowl 42 title for New York. Next up, Bart Starr's Sneak in the Ice. Dallas and Green Bay, fierce rivals in the late 1960s, matched up in 1967, the grand final of the previous season. It was a match in which they won the NFL decision. The Packers would be qualified to face the Oakland Raiders in Super Bowl II. The teams played under the unbearable cold of -26 degrees Celsius, which is why the match became known as the Ice Bowl. But let's get to what matters. Bart Starr's big move came in Green Bay's last offensive campaign. The Packers lost the duel 14-17 in the final quarter and started from their 32-yard line with just 5 minutes left on the clock. After several downs, the Wisconsin franchise finally made it to the third rush for a touchdown. The team was at the 1-yard line with very few seconds on the clock. Instead of putting the ball in the hands of running back Donnie Anderson, who had failed in the last 2 plays, Bart Starr took charge, ran to the middle, and even blocked by 2 defenders, managed to score the necessary points for the victory. Does Santonio Holmes' catch ring a bell? It sure will by the end of this video. It was a historic moment for Super Bowl 56 between the Steelers and Cardinals. Pittsburgh, inspired by James Harrison's immaculate interception before the break, looked willing to do anything to take the ring. This time, the miracle was in the hands of Santonio Holmes and Ben Roethlisberger. The Steelers trailed by 3 points with 41 seconds left on the clock. Big Ben connected pass near the 10-yard line, and Holmes flew like a cat to catch the ball. The play is plastic, as the wide receiver was on the vertex of the end zone, surrounded by 3 markers. Still, he positioned himself perfectly to seek the touchdown, which got them the 6th championship. Next is the Malcolm Butler interception. In 2015, Russell Wilson was marked by executing one of the most controversial decisions in the history of the Super Bowls. A beautiful interception also immortalized the play by Malcolm Butler from the New England Patriots. Do you want to know what happened? The Seahawks were losing, and with 23 seconds left in the match, head coach Pete Carroll decided not to work with Marshawn Lynch's land play at the 1-yard line. That was the obvious play, but the coach defied expectations and opted for Wilson's airdrop. The quarterback risked a pass into the end zone, but Malcolm Butler thwarted his dreams. The Patriots regained possession of the ball with the move and confirmed their 4th NFL championship. Let's discuss our next NFL play, the Music City Miracle. This was the nickname for the city of Nashville, the capital of Tennessee, and it was in front of their fans that the Titans broke logic in the 2000 playoffs. The team was trailing Buffalo by the score of 15-16 with just 16 seconds left on the clock. Worst of all, the Bills returned possession of the ball on the kickoff. Kevin Dyson came free on the left flank and landed inside the other end zone. The Bills' defense suffered a blackout, and Tennessee took the wild card slot. Wrapping it up, we have the catch. In the AFC Finals in 1982, the 49ers were behind the game, trailing Dallas by 6 points. It is worth remembering that the Cowboys greatly eliminated San Francisco in the playoffs in the 70s. On a 3rd down for 3 yards from the 6-yard line, with 58 seconds left on the clock, Montana connected a wonderful pass to Clark, who soared to the skies and slotted the ball into the end zone. The team won the duel at the limit by 28-27. The way Joe Cool got rid of defenders Ed Jones, D.D. Lewis, and Larry Bethea made the catch a masterpiece for anyone who loves the NFL. That concludes today's video. If you found the video helpful, please consider giving us a thumbs up and don't forget to share the video with your friends and family. See you in the next one.